What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more Bricks and Bourbon, the show about building sets and alcohol. More of the building sets. Before I get right into the stream, I've already got chat going. But before I get fully into the stream, I will just ask that if you enjoy the stream. Do hit the like button, and if you genuinely enjoy the stream, please consider becoming a subscriber. It really does help out. All the links to everything you should need are below the cameras here, so check those out. Let's get into it. Hey Rehunk, how are you doing? My day is okay. How's your day? We're going with some bullet bourbon again today. I am going to let you know this will be a shorter stream, maybe about 2.5 hours. Your day was stressful. Why was your day stressful? Did you have to buy a new table? And for anybody wondering, we are continuing our previous stream where we started building Lego Superheroes set number 10937, Arkham Asylum from the Lego Batman line. And as always, cheers. Three people got fired from your job. Wow. Yeah, that's not cool. That is stressful. So definitely no no Star Wars video games right now. No Star Wars Lego sets right now. What is going on? Is that? Oh, that's supposed to be Mr. Freeze. Alright. Yeah, man. I hope. So, are you safe, or you're still not sure? Not want to. There we go. Got a Scarecrow minifigure in here. Starting out with Scarecrow. I mean, my day was pretty stressful too, but not like that. So that sucks, man. Hopefully everything is okay now. I'm glad you replaced your table. It's the right and proper thing. You got some chain? Well, that's very good. I'm very glad to hear that. Move these minifigures out of the way here. Take a sip after each page of the instructions. Is that really a drinking challenge? Because I feel like that's kind of what I do already. Yeah, that might be a good challenge at some point. I don't think I can do it this stream, but maybe, yeah. Seems like reasonable. I might replace the bourbon with just beer for that, but totally do that. Wait, hold on. So people got fired from your job, but you got a promotion? All right, well, man, I mean, I feel bad for them, but good for you. And I'm glad your stressful day turned out positively, for sure. Tell you what, that deserves a tiger butt and a tiger tummy. Top 10 plot twist. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hopefully those folks will find employment. Gotcha. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So I mean, hopefully that means that you're just, you're good at your job. And that's the way you got to do it, Can't worry about what everybody else is up to. You just got to be as good at your job as you possibly can. Cuz you never know. Had to buy some bourbon. Well, did you get the Jameson? The Costco. What the which Costco one? The bullet, is that the one you got? Looks like that. What's the actual difference between bourbon and whiskey? It's really just how it's aged. Bourbon is aged in barrels, I believe. Let me. I'm gonna Google it because I don't remember, and I'm gonna feel stupid if I tell you something that is not true. Okay, yeah. So bourbon has to be made in the United States and is aged in oak barrels, and that's pretty much the difference. They're both kind of the same base alcohol, but it's basically the barrel process that makes a bourbon, and it has to be like from the U.S. It's kind of the same way to be a real like certain kind of wine. It has to be from whatever specific area of France, you know? I remembered at least part of it, so congrats to me. Yeah, basically, yeah, so yeah, because it's basically it's bourbon whiskey. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as like spice versus dark rum. And if I'm wrong about that, hopefully somebody can correct me. But that's, as far as I know, that is it. Also, welcome to the stream, Michelangelo. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for joining us. Yes, I absolutely talk trash about the grass, Rehunk. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that set. Not a fan of that grass. All right, 3. Two. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. That like the quality control on that set. I'm like legitimately shocked that it passed any you know inspection. But I'm sure they were just trying to speed it out while Walking Dead was still popular, you know? Or maybe it is still popular? Maybe it is still popular? Is Walking Dead still popular? I mean, I know they're making like spin-off shows and stuff, but I never hear anybody talking about it. Used to watch you a lot back in the day, and I'm a uni student now. A lot has changed. All right, well, thank you for making me feel super old. My voice was so young. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't think my voice is really. Maybe it has. I think maybe I just got more. Well, there's a couple of things that could be factored in there. I think maybe it's not my voice being young so much as that's one of my earlier vids. 7 years old. I've been doing this for. I've been doing this for like 10 years now. I've been doing YouTube videos. So I think now maybe I'm just more comfortable, like talking to basically. Yeah, my mic was absolutely trash back then, which is strange because it's the same. It's the same mic I use now, actually. I think I've just figured out how to do the settings more correctly. Like I figured out, you know, lighting and that kind of stuff. Not that my lighting is amazing right now, but it's certainly better than it was. I honestly almost bought a new mic the other day. I was like, I was gonna upgrade because I have a blue Snowball right now, and I was gonna upgrade to a blue Yeti, which I hear is a lot better for streaming. I can diss track Jangbricks now. Yeah, I don't think the diss track is really gonna be a thing. I'm just not a mean guy. I will diss the hell out of some crappy toys, though. Come at me with crappy toys, they're gonna get dissed. What if Jangbricks called me? I mean, I don't know. What if Jangbricks called me? Oh, called me out. Why do you suppose that he would do that sort of a thing? And what do you think we would beef about exactly? Because I don't even do Lego reviews anymore, so technically I'm not even like in his territory. I just do my own thing. So I think if he started beef, it would be legit beef out of nowhere. Who's the real Lego builder? I mean, I guess he could do that. I don't really Yeah, I honestly probably wouldn't respond because first of all, he's way bigger than me, so if he started a beef who actually buys Legos, well, that is a question. Maybe he doesn't buy his own Lego, but that's on account of how big he is now. So I think here's the thing: if he started a beef with me, if he called me out, he would totally be punching down, and it would be embarrassing for him, I think. That'd be like if Eminem wrote a diss track or called out Mac Lethal or something like that. It'd just be sad. Like, you wouldn't want to see it. Yeah, we have some great conversations on this stream, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. This conversation was about the Death Star? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you want to really be calling that out. Like, that's basically, you know, like a self-diss. You need to have a shirt made that says, "I'm the guy that tried to hang my Lego Death Star from the ceiling with a piece of string." What did I just do? I just messed that up. There we go. And now I need that piece that I just threw. It would say hang Legos by string. Yeah, it would say that, but there would like be a picture. My string was cut by rebels. No, your string was cut by gravity, dude. That rebellious gravity. It would say, I hang my Legos by string, and underneath that text would just be an image of just a pile of busted Legos on the floor. That would really be it. With maybe like on top, there'd be like a ceiling with just like a little half piece of broken string. What were your thoughts on the Batman? Where do you rank it among Batman films? I actually have not seen the Batman. But I've heard it's good. But I'm pretty old school. Like I like the '89 Batman, probably the best, and I don't think there'll ever be a Catwoman better than Michelle Pfeiffer. That's my opinion. But I've heard it's good. Like, I'm interested to see it. I'm just waiting. You can gasp. That's okay. But I'm waiting to see it on when it comes out on digital, like streaming. I'll just watch it then. I enjoy every movie I see more when I can watch it in my pajamas. Like the Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, no, I just when I heard it was 3 hours long, I was just out cuz I'm interested in it, but not enough to sit in a theater for 3 hours, you know? I did like the Nolan movies more or less. I liked Dark Knight. I didn't really care for Dark Knight Rises that much, and I didn't really care for Batman Begins that much, to be honest with you. I think a lot of it had to do with I don't like Christian Bale's Batman voice. It took me out of the movie. Because it just sounds so silly and ridiculous that I can't take him seriously as Batman. But also, like, I don't know, the Tumblr design and stuff like that doesn't really like, give me that 89 Batmobile. It's a nice vehicle. Alright, Rehunk ranks the Batman movies. 5, Batman the Old One. 4, Batman Returns. 3, Batman and Robin. 2, Ben Affleck Batman. 1 goes to Christian Bale. Alright. You haven't seen the Batman movie yet. Yeah. You don't have Batman Forever in that lineup. I noticed. Tom Hardy and the Joker. Yeah, I mean, I think Heath Ledger did a great job. All the villains were very well acted in the Nolan trilogy. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. The villains were very well done in the Nolan trilogy. I like that the characters were all very down to earth. I think in some respects the movies themselves were a little too down to earth. Like, they're supposed to be comic book movies, so I was expecting a little bit of comic bookiness. And the only villain I disagree with is I think Ra's al Ghul was completely wasted in Batman Begins. I really enjoy that villain, that character, and I don't think they did a very good job using him in any real way. Batman Forever was a piece of shit movie. Yeah, I don't disagree. But you also have Batman and Robin as number 3 on your list, so I don't know, man. That's Batman and Robin as number 3 is kind of like the hanging a Death Star by a piece of string take on movie ranking. Jim Carrey was the only reason I watched it. And there's Strike 2. Had a great ending scene on the train, though. I mean, I guess, but you know what I mean by Strike 2. I don't know if I really... no, Jim Carrey was not a good Riddler. We can have different opinions. It's okay. Yours is just wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't enjoy Ra's al Ghul. I don't remember how you pronounce his name. I don't really remember him. Well, I think that's exactly the problem. I don't really remember him that well from Batman Begins. He wasn't memorable. And he didn't appear again, and he's supposed to be this, like, huge foil for Batman. And I think he would have been a really good foil, especially in the world of Christopher Nolan, because he's, like, kind of a... He's not like this crazy comic booky character. He's just like a dude who's super smart and like Jim Carrey's yeah, it was just the mask again. He was trying to play the Joker. Like he was trying to be the Joker. Batman Returns number 3 and Batman and Robin at 4. I mean, that you're getting closer. By the way, Beta Bri, I did I did make a new set of shirts with the logo. So there you go. As promised. Yeah, no worries. Mostly I just wanted to let you know that I actually did it and didn't forget. Ben Affleck was a really good Batman. I think, yeah, I think he did okay. Building a couple of cells here, I think. I think Batman '89 was significantly better than Returns. Burton went a little too overboard on that one. Yeah, I agree with that. The thing that makes Batman Returns good for me is like exclusively the Penguin and Catwoman. That's it. Like I still enjoy the movie overall. But I think you're absolutely right. It was super Tim Burton-y, whereas like the first '89 movie was like Gotham City was stylized, but everything else was kind of like it's it's Batman, it's dark, it's gothic, and Batman Returns was just like, hey, it's Nightmare Before Christmas, but there's like Batman in it. But I still enjoyed it overall. I think the interaction between Catwoman and Batman is just absolutely great. And the Penguin, Danny DeVito as the Penguin is just crazy. Original Batman show is really good. I would put it at 1.5. So basically, you really like the campy stuff. I assume is what you're kind of getting at there, which is cool. I mean, each their own. I'm glad there's all these different versions for everybody to have have something that they enjoy. No, what's no? That's true. He is great in everything he does. He is the trash man. You don't like the campy stuff? Okay. I mean, yeah, his best role isn't Always Sunny, but that's like, does that count? Like, is that even a role, or is he just being himself? He's not even acting in that show. He just shows up. He just rolls up on set. Twins. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Twins. Cuckoo's Nest is probably objectively his best. Yeah, I mean that's yeah, but we're not talking about objectively the best. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants that. I don't believe Joker is in the new Batman movie. To answer your question, I don't think so. Unless they like name drop him or something, or there's a stinger at the end that I haven't heard about yet, but I do not believe that Joker is in that. I mean, I thought it was fine. It's not really the kind of movie that I gravitate towards, but I thought just on its own, like in a vacuum, it was fine. Nothing nothing much more to say about that. Ruthless People? I don't think I've seen Ruthless People either. I need to start watching some of these. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's the part that everybody likes. Well, I mean, you didn't have to say it. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't that strong. It's like it was fine. It was just fine. I didn't find it to be like this psychological masterpiece that people are kind of hyping it as. Nor did I find it to be this like super offensive, hyper violent, like terrible thing that everybody said it was. It was just fine. Joaquin Phoenix got to play a weird guy again, so you know, I'm sure he was pretty hyped about that. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Oh, it's so deep. It's the best movie about mental illness ever. Yeah, it still has the DC Comics logo at the beginning. Let's everybody just calm down. Let's everybody just calm down. I don't want to take away from it, you know, it's fine, but will I be watching Obi-Wan? You know, that kind of depends on whether or not my wife wants to watch it, because at this point I don't really have any interest. I haven't watched the trailer yet. Like, I don't feel the need to know more about Obi-Wan's life. And I haven't, like, I didn't watch Book of Boba Fett. I haven't heard anyone tell me that they liked it. And plenty of people tell me that they did not like it. So, I don't know. It's one of those maybe things. Maybe when I run out of This Old House reruns. Maybe that was too hard. I didn't say it's going to be trash. I just said it didn't appeal to me. And also, I can't control what you do, man. Unsubscribe if you want. But then you won't have anyone to tell you not to hang your Death Star by a piece of string. You know, just saying. Just saying. 6, got those. Need these. Plus, Disney/Lucasfilm keeps taking all my money from YouTube, so... Michelangelo, was that meant as a good thing or a bad thing? Arnold made Batman and Robin good, in my opinion. So basically what you're saying is you like the campy stuff. I don't know how you think you can separate those two statements. You just told me the campiest part of that movie is what you think makes it good, but you don't like the campy stuff. Sometimes you just gotta sit down, reevaluate what's going on, and say, oh man, you know what? I think I might like the campy stuff. Alright, I'll just build my Legos. Yeah, I'm not trying to start an argument in the chat. Just, you know, it's just funny. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna build my Lego set. Hey, guys, how about this Lego set we're building? It's Batman. It's got Batman in it. See, thank you, guys. We've made a breakthrough here today. Can we get a Can we get some claps in the chat for breakthroughs? And I don't even charge for therapy. I'm just saying, like, you know, we're doing good things here. We're doing good things. Hey, what's going on, Dave Marlin? How you doing, buddy? Is there a Rob B if there's a Rob A? Yeah, actually, there is. Way back in the day, there used to be 6 Robs at the same job where I worked. And I was the first one that worked there. I would work there the longest, and I was Rob A. So everybody just started calling me Rob A. And yes, there was a Rob B and a Rob C, as a matter of fact. I think the other one was like a Rob S and a Rob W. I don't remember what the other one was. Michelangelo, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I'm serious. Why wouldn't I be serious about that? I'm doing all right. I am doing all right. Who would play me? Matthew Broderick. Uh, so what you missed, David, is that we were having a conversation about we were having a conversation about who, like, how everybody would rank the Batman movies. And Rehunk here said that he voted the Schumacher Batman films very highly, and also said he really enjoyed the 60s show. But he also stated that he didn't like camp. So we pointed out to him, you played by Alan Ruck, perfect. So he eventually came to the realization that, yeah, maybe he likes camp. So we were just talking about his overall story arc, and And if it were made into a movie, who would play us in the movies? That's what you missed in a nutshell. And saying it out loud, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yes, I do have the tiger. I don't know if he's gonna make an appearance this stream because I don't have a lot of time this stream. So it's probably just gonna be a little quick. A little quick. So I guess Michelangelo, it's your turn. Who would play you in the film, the feature length film? Yeah, I am building very slowly. Which is mostly just a byproduct of, you know, talking to you chaps. And also because, like, there's a lot of just gray pieces in here. Like, it's a good stream, yeah. That's basically what we have going on here. It's a therapy stream. We shake off the problems of the day. I'll start reading the 12 rules for life. We'll all scream into the wind, and, you know, it'll be great. And then we'll have hot dogs or something. I do have the components if anybody wants a Twinkie Wiener sandwich, so... I love this when a little tile piece gets jammed up into another piece. It's always fun. There we go. Yeah, we'll do some s'mores and sing Kumbaya. Yeah, I agree, totally. Can you get more therapy on hanging my Death Star by string? I mean, what kind of therapy do you think you need? Well, I think you missed it a little bit, Beta Bri. We did actually talk. We talked about bricks and we talked about bourbon. We discussed the differences between bourbon and whiskey, which you might actually know a fair bit about, more so than I. I pretty much just said that it was, you know, it's dependent on where the country of origin had to be the United States for a bourbon, and bourbon is aged in wooden oak barrels, and that was pretty much what made a bourbon versus just a whiskey. So I'm sure you could probably add a little bit more gravitas to that statement. And I'm not sure what other therapy you need. No shoes, no shirt. Well, apparently Michelangelo is mostly naked, everybody. So David, it was not sturdy string. That's kind of the whole story, the whole crux of that story. It was our friend here hung his Lego Death Star with just regular old string, and ended up crashing it onto his other Lego sets. I feel like I tell this story every stream. That was an elite... Oh, all right. All right. See, I haven't seen Fight Club in a minute, so I didn't get the Elite reference. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right. So he's got the Ultimate Collector series AT-AT, whatever your particular vernacular. He's got the Mos Eisley Cantina Ultimate Collector series on a glass table for display, like you do, and asked my opinion on whether or not he should try hanging his Death Star from the ceiling. And everyone in the chat said, no, that's not a good idea. But he did it anyway. So, Death Star fell. I'm sorry, string broke, step 1. Death Star fell, step 2. Falls on the AT-AT set, falls on the cantina, breaks the table, smashes everything. His dog is so embarrassed he throws up. That's basically the story. When the streams have ended this week, I've been working on a flash animation of the story. That I'm going to sell to Disney Plus. Alright, we now have cell doors for Scarecrow and Joker. Only egos, as far as I know, David. You know what, you're not wrong. I should sell it to Lego. And then maybe Lego will name me Jang Brick of the Year. That's pretty cool, right? Little cell block. Doors open and shut. Pretty neat. Make sure everything's in it. Alright, but you're gonna have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Yes, I did see the DeLorean Lego set. It looks very cool. If I can somehow scrape the cash together, I'm gonna try and pick the DeLorean set up and do it for a stream, or a couple of streams, probably. But that looks like a really cool set. Yeah, absolutely. For anybody that doesn't know, Lego is putting out a large-scale DeLorean from the Back to the Future movies. It's got a light-up flux capacitor. It's got opening gull-wing doors, and you can transform it into all 3 variations of the. If you sell the clip, you'll make the money. Yeah, but I think the problem is that Lucasfilm will claim my Lego video because it has Star Wars in it, and I'll get demonetized again. Yeah, it's got like it's got all the bells and whistles that you'd want. Hey, Michelangelo, thank you for stopping by, man. Good night. Hey, what's going on, Rex? Thanks for joining the stream, bud. I mean, well, first of all, let me get the thing I'm building in frame. My gosh, you guys. You just missed a lot of weird conversation, really. There was discussion on how we would rank all of the Batman movies. Whether or not someone is actually into campy films. And then we rehashed the Great Death Star string incident of 2022. Other than that, no, you didn't miss anything. And we were just talking about the Lego DeLorean. I mean, I'm gonna let them out themselves onto who's into campy films. We just really had some great breakthroughs today. I mean, so yes, you're absolutely correct. I'm actually into campy films, but not campy Batman films. So I guess the answer is everybody's into campy films on some level or another. But, yeah. I mean, so the problem with the demonetization is that, yeah, I don't know how to avoid it, because it's a Lego Star Wars game, so of course it's going to have Star Wars music in it, which I understand they're going to copyright claim if I play the game and the music's in it. But I have the music turned off in the settings, but it still plays during the cutscenes. So it's like, so anytime I play a Lego Star Wars game, it's gonna get demonetized in theory, which does not make me hopeful for the new Skywalker Saga game. But you know, we'll just take it as it comes. See if I can get that click in the mic. Hopefully that was as satisfying to hear on your end as it was on mine. What were these Batman films? Just all the Batman films, like the 1989 Tim Burton. Oh, campy films is like, oh man, how do you define camp? Somebody help me out here. maybe like cheesy, corny, like comical sort of films. Like the Schumacher Batman movies, basically, like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin are considered campy. Like the 60s Batman TV series would be considered campy. Also, the only other thing you missed is that we built a cell block for Scarecrow and Joker. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking campy movies, you know? Just you like what you like. Yeah, and that's okay. Let's get some foliage on this thing, huh? Interesting. Alright. We got all the little plant bits, our foliage. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, alright. So is it this string, by the way? You just hung it by this and just plugged this one little stud into the top of the Death Star? Is that what you did? You can be honest. This is a safe space. You're trademarking it? That's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna fight you on that one. Alright, it's officially time to unveil Poison Ivy. It's actually a nice Poison Ivy minifig. It's got some printing on the hair. Nice printing on the front and back. Cool. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, so. You used 10 of those? I don't think you used 10 of those. I think you used 1 to 2 max. No, you used 10? Alright. I'm going to choose to believe you this time. Oh, your wife gave it back to you? Well, that was very kind of her. I probably would have held on to it for another week or so. At the very least, I would have hung on to it until I, like, visually saw you hang some chain from the ceiling. And then, like, made you explain to me step by step how you were going to attach it to the Death Star to keep it stably on the ceiling and not fall again. I think then maybe I would have given you the Death Star back. But you did get a promotion, so I guess there, you know, I guess there's that. You're not allowed to hang it for another couple weeks, though. Okay. Not even if you ask really nicely. And also promise to not put the new the new table underneath it for a week until it's proven to be structurally sound. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm 100% on your wife's side on this, but I'm just asking if any compromise could be made. Well, I mean, not for nothing, but you seem a little bit stubborn yourself, so maybe maybe you got what you deserved. So, all right. I mean, you're just gonna have to hold out, I guess, for a while. Let the smoke clear for a little bit, I suppose. Yeah, don't hang it secretly. I think deception is never a wise idea. It's one thing to break string and Lego and a table. It's another to break trust. There, that's your word of wisdom for the day. I'm probably gonna have to go in about another hour. Yeah, it is a little shameful. You know, I feel I want to believe that he's learned his lesson, so I don't want to shame him too much. He does need a little shame though. I've certainly done my fair share of foolishness, so I can't really I can't talk too much. Alright, release. Yeah, I mean that's basically my thought is like Lego is just too precarious to try and hang, but I guess if you get it to work, more power to you. For me, I don't think I'll be hanging Lego. Like my Millennium Falcon, I plan to eventually turn into a coffee table. So that's how I'm gonna display that. But yeah, for the just shelves, just shelves for me. You bought Boba Fett's throne room and a fire spray today? That's awesome, man. Those look like fun sets. Well, actually, I've got the fire spray set. I haven't put it together, so it may be on a stream soon. That's cool. Yeah, we were talking about those sets the other day. Nice. You gonna do excuse me, you gonna do like a build and sip like I got going on here, or you got how do you Lego, Rex? How do you Lego? Gonna have to leave in 12 minutes. Your break is almost over. Hey, that's cool, man. I just appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for spending your break with us, with me. You don't drink, so you Lego and drink iced tea. Nice. Whatever you do to just relax and shake the workday off your shoulders, man, that's awesome. I think my wife was honestly kind of surprised when I told her I was gonna start doing this stream, because typically I really don't drink often either. Like I'll have a drink when we have friends over or something like that, but I think on average I have at most like a drink a week. Like I'll have a glass of wine with her. My goodness, what's going on here? Very cool. I do like a nice iced tea. It's still a little chilly where I am for iced tea just yet, but pretty soon I'm gonna start brewing some iced tea. The only time you've ever drank is when you became of age. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not for everybody. And I definitely don't blame anyone that's not into it. I mean, it's like every time I take a sip of this, my body is actively telling me that I'm ingesting poison. So I don't blame anybody that doesn't drink. I'm certainly not going to shame them for it. It's just, yeah, I mean, whatever you do to relax is cool, man. I don't even think well, no, that's not true. It's like I only started drinking when I met like that certain girlfriend. Look at that. That is true. Rehunk got a promotion today, so he got himself some bourbon to celebrate. So cool. Got some nice barred windows here, or a barred window, I guess. Absolutely. Absolutely some clap hands for that. You've never had said girlfriend? Well, I mean, you're not really missing much. It's not even that, it's not like she was a bad person. It was just like, she liked to go to parties and stuff. And I ended up inevitably going with her. And it was kind of just like the custom of the situation, you know? So I could have just said no thanks, but, I just was like, all right, I'll try some. And I think I've only actually been, like, drunk once in my life. You prefer to stay lonely? Listen, I mean, as long as you got a good head on your shoulders, there are much worse things in life than than being alone. It absolutely saves money for Lego. You are 100% correct on that. It saves money in a lot of ways, as a matter of fact. Just you and your cat. Yeah, man. I mean, no shame in that. I can't find this one little wedge piece. I'm sure I'm gonna need more of. Ah, there it is. There it is. We got it. The cat already wastes your money? Yeah, I mean... Like, I currently don't have any pets, but all my friends and loved ones do, so... I hear horror stories about vet bills and food costs and everything else, so... I hear that. And I have a feeling we're going to end up with a puppy before too long, so... Even more so, I'm like, oh, alright. Start streaming now. Try and get some more income stream. Try and get some revenue here. Because you're not going to be able to afford any Legos soon. So many couches. Yeah. So your cat's like a super scratchy cat. That's the thing, man. Like, I can't. Like, if we end up with a dog, it's gonna have to be a dog that doesn't chew on stuff, or it's gonna have to be a dog that can learn to not chew on stuff, because I just can't. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Just pack them up in a big box and send them to, I don't know where, somewhere. I was trying to think of where Garfield was always trying to send Nermal. Didn't come to my brain immediately, so. For anyone that actually knows Garfield. Alright, now I gotta find another one of these little... Get a guinea pig or a fish. I mean, honestly, my wife wants a dog. Like real bad she wants a dog. I'm fine with no pets. You know, I don't hate animals, I just... They're not scratchy or chewy. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate animals, but I certainly don't, you know, I don't need any. I think in many ways I am a cat. I'm just like I'm very okay with being solitary. I'm very not okay with not finding this little piece I'm looking for. Come on, you guys are supposed to be helping me. Oh, I found it. There we go. Thank you, Beta Bri. It was right there. You were right. It was right there. That was a good call. Thank you for letting me know. Your dog sheds hair everywhere. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. And that is the other thing. It's like wants a dog. Thank you. Wants a dog, but is also allergic to dogs and cats. So we'll have to get like a hypoallergenic dog that doesn't shed, or at least minimally sheds. All right. So speaking of Cuckoo's Nest, we've got our window here. Oh. This is so hard to do backwards. We've got our window here that's all shattered and busted. So that's pretty cool. IMO. If you want puppies, you might have to fix them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the plan is to only get one. We'll probably get it fixed. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. Like I said, if it's just up to me what kind of pet we get, I'm just gonna say no pet. But if your significant other really wants a pet, you're gonna get the kind of pet that they want. I mean, we occasionally dog sit for one of our friends, and like she's got a little hypoallergenic dog, and I mean it's super cute, and it's fine. So, you know, it doesn't really shed too much. A pet is a better choice than a kid. Yeah, that is true. Most of the time less expensive. Let's see. This thing is getting tall enough that I can't really see over it to look at all the pieces. One, two, three of these. Just stuff it and you want it to do anything. Are you telling me to stuff it, man? Yeah, I mean, that's weird. I mean, well, I mean, my argument was like, hey, what if we just get that that robot dog? What if we just get that one of those robot dogs and it's like, you know, no shedding. You don't have to, you know, don't have to worry about it, don't have to feed it. I'm not gonna lie, once I got home from work, I would just turn it off. Just turn it off and put it in a closet somewhere until she gets home, and then okay. Man, your robot dog really missed you all day. Just make her a Lego dog. She's got plenty of Lego dogs. They're just not as cuddly, you know? Yeah, I think that's the one. Anki or whatever. It's like Sony puts it out or something like that, I think. She has a Roomba. And put a stuffed dog on top. You know, I've offered to do that. They even make like little costumes for Roombas. I even offered to get her one of those. She wasn't really into that so much. Just give her the walking AT-AT and she can take it everywhere. I mean, yeah, it does have a handy like handle on the top of it, so I could offer to do that. I mean, she doesn't really like it walks and can carry things. All-time favorite gag from a sitcom has to be DJ Roomba from Parks and Rec. Some vines coming out of the windows now. You can fix that as well. Yeah, I mean, I could. I've had to fix it many times. Put a leash around it. I don't think she'd really find that walk very fulfilling, though, is the thing. It'd be kind of hard to take it for a walk because it moves at like 6 inches every hour and a half, something like that. thing is slow as. Alright, 3 of these. And 1, 2, 3 of these. You know, I don't think it'll go over very well, but I'll mention it to her. I mean, I could just like glue the AT-AT to the top of the Roomba, I guess. That would be a thing I could do, but six little studs. You can all interpret that however you want. Three little arches. Alright. Time to build the floor little house plant thing. Yay! One of these. This little brown Harry Potter wand. Right in the middle. This goes upside down. Okay. Another little radar dish situation going on here. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay. I mean, somebody put a plant in the corner, but just doesn't pay attention to the broken window, I guess. That's cool. Maybe they lost their funding. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. So we're just straight up stringing this through the window. So apparently Spider-Man's been through here. A couple of red dots. More dots. Oh, okay. I see. So even more dots. Even more dots. Okay. I'm gonna put this on. All right. If she gets mad at the other, she could just break its legs. I mean, I might have something to say about that, but I suppose. I think she would probably more likely just take the pin out and remove the leg. Or just take the batteries out. She could also just do that. There we go. Alright, on to book 3, I guess. Book 3, time for a sip. Alright, let's see here. 2 of these. 1 of these. And 1 of these. There we go. It's starting to look like something. I don't know exactly what, but Sort of look like something. Alright, so we got a couple of roof pieces here. Waiting for the Adatoa gives her the exercise. I mean, not sure what kind of exercise that is. Waiting, but an exercise in patience, perhaps? Perhaps. Alright, let's see. I need 2. Where are they? Where are they at? Alright, 2 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. Yep, definitely patience exercise. Definitely patience. Alright, let's see. So she may need anger management after the walk, though. Yeah, probably. Or a nap, at the very least. Alright, so 2 clips. 2 other kind of clip thing. Here's that. 1 of these and 1 of these. Or some bourbon. Yeah, very, very likely some bourbon. Or Chardonnay. Let's see. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 1. Make sure she doesn't drink before the walk because she might get mad at it. Yeah, I don't think she would drink before a walk in general. So I don't think that would be a problem. He'd say, I just gave the Lego AT-AT a walk. I now need a bourbon and a Hallmark movie. I feel like, is this like a specialized cell for poison ivy up here? It's like this, like chamber, this glass chamber. It's got plants in it, so I assume it's like a poison ivy cell, which is weird because like Scarecrow and Joker only get regular like prison cells. You'd think like You'd think they would get their own specialized detention areas. That would have made the set cooler too. Like, give every villain like a specialized detention center based on like their personality or their like specific traits. That'd be pretty fun. Two of these. Two of these. One of these. This looks like we're building maybe a Mr. Freeze center now. Which is weird. So like some villains get specialized cells and some do not. Maybe the supernatural ones get, I don't know, because then I guess isn't Scarecrow technically like a supernatural villain, or he just has the toxin, and without the toxin he's got nothing. Alright, 5 more of these bad boys. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Alright, now two of these castle pieces. Batman's favorite villains get the bad cells, while the hated ones get the good cells. Is Scarecrow one of Batman's favorite villains? I don't know about that. I do not know about that, sir. Maybe. I mean, honestly, I feel like the Scarecrow gets used in a lot of stuff just because he's kind of easy. All right. Okay. So this goes above the door. Thankfully, it's already stickered. Door goes on. Give you guys a little glimpse here. Presumably, this is Mr. Freeze's little ice chamber. One of these and one of these. Very similar build to the Bag End set. Got some fanciness going on here. I'm gonna need this. Here we go. Found it. Just gotta make sure I like orientate this right. And that is how you make a Lego stained glass window. Gotta decorate this sucker now with some handcuffs. Alright, I guess that's decorative and appropriate. Hey, what's going on, Prime? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. There we go. Let's get this sucker attached. Or I guess just kind of slot it in, really. I gotta get the roof on before I show you guys, otherwise I think it's just gonna fall. So I need 2 of these. 1 of these, and 1 of these. There we go. Should be locked in now. Sufficiently. But somehow the door wasn't on correctly? Okay. Alright. There we go. Sheesh. So y'all can see the tower here in all of its glory. Turn this around, you can see the facade looking pretty nice, pretty slick, very Arkham Asylum-y. It's going pretty well, Prime. How are you, man? You're tired? Tired like always. I definitely understand that. Definitely hear that. Make sure you're taking all your vitamins. I need 2 of these. Do I have another one? Kicking around somewhere? Oh, I do. I already grabbed it. Like a dum-dum. One of these. Malik's mask is a pain to print. How did you decide to do it? I mean, I've never printed anything before, so I don't really have a baseline to go by. You did like the beard? Gotcha. Well, that's why I don't mess with that stuff. I let Prime do all my printing for me. Alright, how tall these little stumpy ones I think is what I need here. So I got that. These. It's gonna get interesting. Yeah, I hope it turns out well too. And that. Okay, there's 2 more of these. This and this. All right, and 2 of these. You just bought a Lego cat for him? Two of these. Oh, cape. Gotcha. Well, that makes more sense. It's like, what kind of a cap? A baseball cap for this guy? All right, it's looking cool and big. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do it when we start getting into like taller, bigger sets. Like if you guys are. Hey, no worries. I understand you can't stay long. The stream's going to be ending pretty soon anyway, just as soon as I finish these couple of pieces that are left, so... That's alright. I totally appreciate you stopping by, though. Gray cape. That's cool. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if you're having a hard time printing something, I would definitely talk to Prime. He's got that stuff on lock. Red lightsaber. Yeah, I mean, why not? You probably have a ton of lightsabers hanging around, right? Like, I can't even imagine how many duplicate Darth Vaders you probably have at this point, you know? Yeah, you really can't have too many Darth Vaders. That's true. You know, guys, we might be missing a piece here. Like, actually missing a piece. That's not okay. Man. You gonna try and print all the KOTOR figures? That's cool. So I don't know. Maybe the missing piece is in this last baggie. No, it's not over there. I already checked. I already checked over there. I checked everywhere. Guys, can I get an F in the chat for a missing Lego piece? Please, it would help me. It would sincerely help. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this up. Thank you, Rehunk. It's helping already. Alright, time to make a gargoyle with a frog for a head. Either that or a frog with a gargoyle for a body. I'll let you guys decide. Find the piece, Rob, please. I mean, the piece is somewhere. It's just not here. They do need size, and I'm sure they will get them very soon. Alright. Get this gargoyle. Gargoyles over Copenhagen. I guess the Sai is not for the gargoyle. They are for just the decor next to the gargoyle. So I guess he still has them, just not in his hands. Not in his hot little gargoyle hands. Oop. Just throwing stuff now. Just so bummed about that missing piece. TMNT crossover, yeah, maybe. What, I'm a failure because I can't find the piece right now? Sorry you feel that way. Alright, boys. Hope you're ready for this. We're about to attach these two bits, these two parts. Alright. I don't know which, oh, okay, this way. Bam! We're getting there now. Yeah, so I think it's, I'm not a failure like Batman Forever. Well, thank you. That's kind of you to say. Alright. So this is what we got so far. It's looking pretty good. It's pretty impressive. It's hard to get in the camera frame. So you guys are gonna have to like let me know. Like give me some ideas for next time. Oh, that's very sweet of you. I don't know that I'm better than Jangbricks. He's certainly been going for a long time, and he certainly has a following of like a bajillion people. But yeah, there we go. I'm probably more sassy to my audience than Jangbricks, but I am a pretty sassy guy. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different like camera orientation for definitely like the bigger builds that I do. So maybe it'll be like a side on. I would beat him in a rap battle. That's possible. I am a pretty fair wordsmith. Jangbricks wouldn't have lost a piece. That's probably true. Saying I lost a piece is kind of a, I don't know. I feel that's a little harsh. I don't think I lost a piece. I think it's probably in this bag. And if it's not in this bag, it's probably in my huge pile of spare Lego bricks that I've collected because they've fallen off for whatever reason. In transit or, you know. But yeah. Lego buys and builds it for him. I don't know if Lego builds the sets for him. That's a little So I'm in theory I am short. It's hard to even. I'll show you with another one. In theory, I am short one of these. However, I see a bunch of them in this bag. So, it's very possible that one fell off and I just tucked it into this bag. It's also possible that maybe it's not in this bag and maybe I have to search elsewhere for it, but I'm not that concerned about it, to be honest. So I think it's time I wrap up the stream for today. I know it's a little bit shorter than I normally do, not by a whole lot though. But I think I might actually get to have dinner with my lovely wife tonight before she goes to her book club or whatever she's doing. So yeah. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the stream if you enjoyed your time here. And if you're not subscribed already, if you're just lurking, haven't commented yet, think about subscribing. And if you want to support the channel, there is merchandise down below. There is also a bunch of links right here at the bottom that are all ways to just show your support for the channel. So yes, I will definitely say hi for you. Yeah. So thank you guys so very much. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one, which will be Thursday. So Thursday we'll probably finish off this set. The website said your tiger shirt was in high demand? Wow. I don't think that that's true, but that's very cool. It says I have sold one thing so far, but I think it was just a sticker, so whatever. That's cool. Yeah. So thank you guys. I'll see you Thursday for the rest of this builds, and then maybe we'll play some more of the Force Awakens. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye for now.